don't look good at all.
It don't.
Dirty job, somebody gotta do
That's
it.
right. Okay.
Call this meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Any additions or corrections to the minutes of the last meeting?
I didn't see anything that needed corrected or any additions.
Have a motion to approve them then?
Make a motion to approve.
Second,
Motion been made and second to approve the minutes of the last meeting. Those in favor?
aye.
None opposed, motion passes. Publication of claims. I'll make a motion, we pay the claims as presented.
Second,
Motion been made and second to pay the claims. Those in favor?
aye.
Aye. None opposed, motion passes. Department reports, anything not already on the agenda? Utilities?
I gave you guys all a picture of a building here in town that we had Howard actually take the picture with the drone.
Hmm.
I don't expect you guys to do anything with it, but we wanted to let you know, so if something was to happen down the road, as far as
I'm not laughing at you,
that
but
wall falling out onto our power, so I don't know if you guys want to look into that or.
I don't know, can we have, do you want to do any kind of letter or just?
Is it,
who owns it?
It is, technically 3B2G properties.
for Roadshell, we've got a 3B2G property,
That's
that's
who it is.
unsafe building. I don't know where they're,
They have several things
Yeah.
right now going
Oh,
on.
okay.
Yeah.
Their office is listed at 2208 Indianapolis Road in Crawfordsville.
but there's a house falling down in Rochelle too, that's unsafe building that's owned by 3B2G too, so it's, they're frequent flyers.
Lawyer letter?
We do unsafe building just to catch, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're not worried about the building, we're worried about if it falls onto the power poles, it's, what is it, a quarter of the town's gonna be without power until it gets fixed.
And that wall's blowing pretty good.
And all the OSB is, these last couple windstorms, it's ripped the rubber roof off and the OSB is in the parking lot.
Two ways, lawyer letter, unsafe building orders, all that is fine, but it doesn't solve the problem. And I'll tell you, the Rochelle one, 2 years we're into that one. So, but that one doesn't threaten. It just looks like hell. This one, you guys need to do emergency shoring up or anything, or, I mean,
I don't think there's gonna be a real issue until keeps getting rained on, and then once that roof's gone, it's just, I mean, we went in there the other day and it was, it wasn't raining outside, but it was raining inside, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't even be an issue if it was just the roof that's bad, but it is the north wall there.
yeah, what's the street address?
Washington. I have it right here. Close to it.
One something north of Washington.
Do an unsafe building order. The way those work is they have some window of time to correct it, abate it, which might mean demolish it. Usually they get a hearing if you have any questions about this, and that usually it's 30 days. This may be the Saturday meeting if I can get this thing out in the next day or two. Because what this preps is, if need be,
111
111
North Washington.
North Wash. This preps is if the townies come in and do something, you knocked my wall down, or why did you do all this? Well, because we told you to fix it immediately, you didn't, and we had to protect our power lines and all that.
Bubba, if that does fall and you have to do emergency repair, then we have to start cleaning it up, right?
Yeah,
To get to everything. Right, Donnie?
To a certain extent, yes.
Yeah.
No, we file fine, but, I mean, great, I'm making this up, we got $5,000 lien on a piece of property that's worth something, yeah, but that's exactly how it works.
Will that be the same hearing as the ordinance or the electric,
No, this would be the one
totally
for,
separate one?
yeah, the rate ordinance one would be the April 29th,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's right.
And then this one would be, when's the Saturday meeting?
11th, I think.
Saturday, April 11th, 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's just an opportunity for them to come and say, whoa, it's fine, or we're gonna work on it or something. Nobody will show up, but we need to be able to say, hey, we gave you guys a chance. Okay.
I mean, if they fix it, the only thing I could see we could do is move that whole pole farther east to where it's behind the hardware instead. So if it does fall, I don't think it's tall enough, it's gonna hit the lines. It was just gonna take out that pole. That's the only thing I could see if they don't wanna do anything with it. Then it just falls in the town's parking lot. And maybe some of it gets in the recycle bin.
We'll send a charge for it. All right.
Can't have any more trash in the recycle bin.
Yeah.
So we're gonna specifically say you need to, what would they have to do to make it right? Is there anything they could, I mean, realistically, yeah, because saying you need to shore up that wall, how does that work in the real world without going onto town property and all that? So basically,
Yeah, they would have to rebuild an entire wall and knock down that wall.
right,
And
then,
that would go into the alley.
And remove the whole thing.
yeah, you're looking at spending 30,000 on something that's worth 2,000.
Yeah.
Kind of, I made that up, but yeah.
Well, I think they paid like 20 for it, so probably not gonna touch it.
Okay, so to move to the council, just the order is demolish it, scrape it. It's a threat to, you got, kids could get in there, plus, okay. The order is to demolish it. Okay. I'll get that out and then get you guys a copy of it.
Anything else from utilities?
It's all here already, but,
Okay.
I talked to, Fisherow, Gary Fisherow, down in Connersville. Those electric jobs that we put out going into last year, we said we wanted to try to do this year.
Right.
They've already came down and marked 2 or 3 poles. They're gonna start on those. They said that on the Northern Acres issue, that, if Glencoe does it, with Glencoe, I met with them again this morning. If they do that up there, all we have to do with Carnesville, if they're down here working on any of those other jobs, as long as they got power up there, we can run the line, leave it at both of the transformers. Then when they're down here working, they can just go up there and add another, just add another hour to what they're doing, and then they'll get in here and whatever they gotta do to cut those and re-put them into the transformers.
Fix the one that Ernie
Yes.
hit 3 times.
And while I was there, I can't remember Jeff's last name, but Jeff from Glencoe, well, we talked to 2 people this week up there. They came down, got all the measurements, got what they need. They're talking to Ernie because Ernie's the one that, after we talked to him, he initiated Glencoe to get their butt up there and do it. The hydrant is here, the garage is here. We were thinking moving it over to here. Well, they just said, we'll move it 10 foot this way because there's nothing there. I mean, it's in his front yard. It doesn't make a difference, but that'll just save Bernie money, but it'll be 15 feet away from the driveway.
Oh, I thought we couldn't go that way.
Yeah,
If there's nothing there, they
yeah,
can move
there's
it. whatever.
nothing there besides,
I thought they'd already discussed with Ken on moving it over to the other location, so it was in the easement. Yeah, but is the reason just to save Ernie money? I mean, is that the whole problem?
well, with the hydrant, yeah, because the hydrant, I keep trying to say this, it is in in view.
But
of
it's also a
that.
safety issue for everybody else that lives up there too, by having it in that location that it's in right now. It needs to be
There's a lot
moved to
of
that
roads that
other
are
side.
built like that, right?
Yeah, but it needs to be moved to that other side. That's why we had Ken up there. Ken even agreed to that.
Well, I'll let Ernie and them decide where the damn thing.
It shouldn't be Ernie's decision. Ernie should have never built the house where it's at.
It's
And
his
that's the
lot. He
problem.
can build his damn house where he wants to on his lot.
But it shouldn't have been built there.
It can be built there. He put the garage in the wrong place.
Well, regardless, he's still built in the wrong spot. And he's the one that has to pay the price for building in the wrong spot.
Hey, Donnie,
I'm out of here.
can you, no, we need
I'm
to,
out of here. Okay? You guys have fun.
So what, in your opinion, what is the issue with moving it that way instead
Because
of that way?
it's not in a safe location. That's, even Ken agreed that it's not in a safe location.
What makes it unsafe this way, but safe this way?
Because where it needs to be moved is in the town right away, where everything, all the other utilities are. That's the reasoning for it to be moved. The reason Donnie doesn't want it to be moved and he wants it left in that location is he doesn't want to upset Ernie. That's why he's trying to do the best he can to keep it as cheap as he can for Ernie's sake. As he's trying to please Ernie and keep it safe for Ernie and as cost effective as he can for him, instead of doing it the right way.
So where we talked about putting it that day, if you look on that map, the town owns, or not, they don't own, they have an easement, a pretty good sized easement. So the whole point of it putting it there was nothing can be built anywhere where the storm lane and
So
the,
if you put it in the easement, nothing can be built there and it's town
Oh, I
property.
see.
She's got that picture, show her what you're.
Yeah, I started to say, I
Sure, what
went
you're
up there,
talking
I just was confused as to why it was a safety issue one way, not the other.
Same way Ernie
So-
should pay for all the materials,
Yes.
because he built it, he built the wrong spot. So the town shouldn't foot the bill for all the materials
So this,
when it's
That
Ernie
106
built
right
where he
here.
shouldn't have built before.
this
I mean, he's
is,
basically doing all this after the fact.
Yeah.
So that hydrant is gonna be
all
on
this you-
Right now-
private property, but not on an easement?
It's, where they're gonna move it is gonna be in the town. But where Donnie's wanting to move it, it's still on Ernie's
Yeah.
property,
So I don't-
just
I don't
farther
know.
up
I
in
don't
his
know.
yard.
Oh, I see what you're saying, I see what you're saying.
because it's less costly to Ernie.
What if he's
So he already screwed that
Well,
up, kinda.
He doesn't want to.
yeah.
And where he's gonna move it now is still gonna be near Ernie's next build, so it could run into problems later. Cause Ernie's not guaranteed that he's not gonna build somewhere else again,
Sure.
so.
I see. No, I knew the pond area was
Where we
An
agreed,
easement.
where we agreed
I
to
just
put
didn't know
it,
this whole
there's
area
no
to
likelihood of
be
anybody building
right at
there
the house
because
was
it's town right away. It just makes more sense to move it there and move it one time instead of move it again later because it's in the wrong place again.
well, I'm looking at pictures I took up there that day. I'm not playing on my phone.
yeah, I think it needs
Did
to
you see
go.
what they were
Okay.
talking about there too, though?
And that's legit. Say, hey,
How, like,
it's a
this whole area here?
fire hydrant should be in a right of way, not in somebody's. Could you imagine buying the house and finding out that you've got a fire hydrant in your front yard?
Yeah, you and I looked at it. Yeah,
It's gonna be your house
And
or
we agreed to put the
Todd's
fire
house
hydrant
or.
about here.
Well, imagine the surprise. I run over that hydrant, cut in the corner or something, and then I find out, oh no, that's on the homeowner.
This is,
The homeowner next door.
Yeah, that's on the homeowner. There's no easement there.
Everybody that lives up there.
so that's an easement.
And that's where it was gonna go. But now they're talking about moving it just over further. in the yard.
Who's they? Donnie
Donnie, yes.
Donnie and.
is talking about moving it over here.
and Glencoe.
So what are you saying, chief, about putting it in the easement?
It's in the town easement, it's in the town's property. Or not this other property, but it's in their right of way. And there's no risk of it being in anybody's way over there.
But you can't build within
You
so
can't build
many feet.
within so many feet of an easement.
So who originally planned for, who put that fire hydrant there originally?
People that,
People that
Whoever
plan.
built the.
Parsons and
whoever-
Cunningham,
Parsons and Cunningham.
Yeah, and it was okay then.
they built Northern Acres or started it.
Is that the only hydrant in Northern Acre?
Mhm.
Yes, and that's the other problem.
Okay.
If it gets damaged, there's, at the
Well, I'm
time,
just
there was
not
only 4 houses
understanding.
up there. Now there's gonna be 20 houses up there, or 15 houses up there. So that one hydrant is now the lifeline to 15 or
Mhm.
20 houses up there.
Yeah.
And it would be a problem, like you were saying. I mean, whoever buys that house is gonna, if there's no easement for that hydrant, you've got a hydrant in your front yard, somebody runs over that hydrant, you pay for that hydrant to get fixed. There's no
Okay. And
easement.
I think that did we talk about that the last meeting?
Yeah,
If it's in somebody's yard, it's seller to seller to seller to
Yeah.
seller.
Yeah.
Buyer
It's in
beware.
the town easement, it's now the town's problem.
It would have made more sense in the beginning for them to, if this was a known easement, for them to have put it there in the first place. I don't know why they didn't.
Well, originally that lot might not have been,
Probably wasn't planned to be built on.
yeah, because it's the
Exactly.
smallest lot on there. If you
Yeah.
look at that, it's the smallest buildable
They
lot.
probably only planned to build maybe 8 houses up there, and then now somebody else has bought it, they've tried to stuff as many houses as they can in it to get as much value as they can out of the property.
Well,
I
and keep-
I also get trying to keep him happy and keeping the cost down, but it also makes more sense to put it in that easement that is right there next to the house.
I'm not against cutting him a break, but it needs to go to the easement.
Yeah.
Should've
I'm not
thought about
saying
that
dirt
before you
cheap.
built Where you did, you should have asked questions first and then take care of it later.
Well, and run a scenario, I buy that house, I take the hydrant out and cap it,
Right.
show me how I broke the law.
You did.
You did.
Or some idiot left the hydrant in the middle of my front
He owned it,
yard.
right?
Right.
Let's say, well, how do we have a cost for somebody to come and do that, Bubba, since Donnie's gone?
No, they haven't gave it yet. And that's a weird deal because after you guys talked to Ernie last, you guys told Donnie to get quotes. Ernie had already called.
Well, that's on Ernie.
Yeah, so they're
We
giving Ernie the
yeah.
quotes.
Yeah,
We didn't tell Ernie to get quotes.
no, but he thinks he's gonna take care of himself.
Well, go
Let
ahead.
them fix it.
Okay, but
But
if
then
it's,
they'll
if it's
bill
a
him,
public
not us.
utility, what have you, should the town not be making that decision on who installs that so we know it's properly installed?
Well,
They
Glenn,
should, and then they'll
Glencoe
pay
does
for
them
it.
everywhere. Time
Yeah.
out, hold on. It's me, it's not you guys, one person at a time. I don't have my hearing aids in. Reg?
I said technically the town should be paying for it and then just bill Ernie for it.
Okay, and Daryl, you getting ready to say?
It should be in the easement and Glencoe, that's what they do.
Mhm.
Well,
all
it
over the
still
state.
needs, I feel like
Well,
it
we go
still
back
needs
to our board and
approved
do it,
by
put
the
it
town.
in
The Glencoe quote
No.
needs approved by the town and we
Glencoe's
agree
done
that
lots
they
of work
do
for us.
it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think he was
Instead of
Donnie
Ernie
getting
just trying to
fair
go
enough.
about it himself, like,
And Glencoe, I talked to
Yeah.
one of
I'm
the
fine with
workers,
that. I
and
thought,
he said that when he gave Ernie the quote, he would also bring one up
he's
here.
doing it.
can he just bill it in, since you've worked with him before, and bill Ernie for it?
I mean, that's how it should be done, no? Like, we vote to have them replace it or move it, and then we bill.
We've already
homeowners for the
voted.
work.
To bill Ernie for it.
Right.
3 months ago, I think.
Mhm.
So we would just need to vote on who would do the work and,
I mean, if you guys vote and say Glencoe's fine and then
Yeah.
Ernie's okay with paying it, I would almost just let him pay it so you guys aren't chasing money.
Mhm.
I think the vote you need to do today is it must be in town easement.
That's
Yeah.
Nobody's front yard, nothing, just, it's gotta be in the,
Is there an easement in the front of those properties? I didn't look.
Just a little bit.
barely.
Probably so much off the road.
Mhm.
Do what, Reg?
So the
I wouldn't
easement's
even
probably
know
so
what
much
that
off the
It's
center
just-
of the road.
Yeah.
It's a
See that-
typical easement.
That little
That
bitty.
right there,
Yeah,
that
I
little
know,
strip.
yeah.
But
There's
it's
no like
private
measurement
drive,
on here, so I don't
Is
know.
there an easement
Oh, I
there though?
see.
Because that's a private drive, isn't it? That's not technically a town road.
Technically, no, it's
So
not.
there wouldn't be a town easement in the middle, from the middle of the center of the drive over, because it's all private.
Well, it's a utility easement though.
Well, true.
There's, the road's not owned, but there's a,
and technically that's a water, fire hydrant, it's water, town water utility. And
Ernie is
Gonna come back. He just walked in, so I'm gonna.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
maybe he might know a little more than we do.
You don't have that quote?
but if it's in town water easement, then the town can say exactly where town wants it.
Cause the power runs the same way. The power's underground all the way around that loop,
Mhm.
basically in the same.
Yeah, and the thing is, like Dave said, like who's, if I have that in my front yard, I'm like, I don't want that there. Cap it.
Mhm.
Who's gonna do what? And then we have to figure something out. If there's fire up there, they're just SOL. So
So everyone's pretty much in agreement that it needs to be in the
It
easement.
needs to go to the easement.
Which is west of the house.
It'd be looking northwest.
Northwest.
Northwest, yeah.
And I guess if the town does the contracting, there's no sales tax.
Come back here.
I don't know what. The meter, does a hydrant already exist?
Mhm.
Okay, so nobody's buying a hydrant. Unless somebody breaks it and moving it.
So they should probably vote on that, right, Dave?
I think that would not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because that way all you guys can say, hey, it wasn't me, or, and also Donnie, you can say, hey, I disagree with the council, but the council has spoken. So,
Do we have a motion?
Now, I'll make a motion that we need to get that fire hydrant moved to an easement for just the simple interest of it in the easement, and nobody owns it. It's the towns and everybody has fire protection.
Exactly.
To the northwest.
Yeah, to the northwest.
I'll second that motion. We have a motion to make sure the fire hydrant is placed in the easement to the northwest. Those in favor? Aye. None opposed. Yes, sir.
That's where we decided to put it first,
Yeah.
in the first place. Okay, that's all I need to
Did you
know.
get that quote?
Pardon?
Did you get the quote yet?
No,
Not yet.
but I told him to go ahead.
but the council now just voted that the hydrant needs to be in the town water utility easement, in the easement. It can't be just sort of in somebody's front yard.
Well, yeah,
That's what the town, okay.
yeah, that's where we.
In front of that white truck, where the white truck was, right there.
Yeah, and where you guys painted.
Sounds good.
We need to vote to have that company do it, or just let them do it?
So ask him what he's doing.
Huh?
Ask him what he's doing.
Well, he just said he told them to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, but I'm
But
paying
it's
for it,
Glencoe.
yeah. I'm paying
Yeah,
for it.
Glencore do it.
Yeah.
They do good work, so yeah. Anything else from utilities?
I think we're square as far as that goes, Ernie.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Legal.
Nothing.
What?
That's not already on the agenda.
Law enforcement, not here. Ken Smith, not here. Concerns from the public? Yes, sir.
I have a quote, I think I gave everybody a copy.
Right.
To basically recondition the concession stand. I know we've talked about it a few times. I was supposed to get 2 quotes. The second person never sent his quote, so I told him I needed it by today. So Travis Dawkins here in town, owns Cornerstone Handyman Services. He basically gave a quote to completely re-side it, all new trim. Basically, the whole outside, to put a dual sliding serving window in with an awning that when not in use would fold down and lock over that glass so no one can break it or vandalize it. Quote, to do all that, it would be in barn metal and instead of wood, so it would last longer. I mean, the shed itself is dated on the cement, I think 7 of 97, so we're going 30 years. It's held up well. The interior is holding up fine. It's just the weather on the wood on the outside. His quote, parts and labor, $55,1478. I called just out of curiosity to price just a new shed. You're north of 20 grand for one that size, and that is not anchored. That is none of the interior being changed over, and that size no one has anymore, so it could be special ordered. But they said you're 3 to 6 months to get one built.
How long?
3 to 6 months. If you went with a bigger one, the other thing is you would have to bust that concrete up and put new gravel down for it to be set, and it would be on wood floor, which wouldn't be a big deal, but it eventually would do the same thing, and moisture would rot it over time. So, I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that one other than the outside is just with weather. The roof on it looks perfect. I mean, so,
How soon can he get started on this?
as soon as we give him a yes, he said he'd order materials, and when it comes in, he'd start on
You should look at Indiana Metal for ask him if you will, see what they'll do, because that's JD Corbin's daughter owns that. She might like helping.
it. Okay.
How's this gonna affect your concessions while he's working on it? Hopefully get it done before.
Said all goes well, it'll be done for the first game. If it isn't, we talked, and
Weather
I'll talk to him
providing.
again, and have him start on the front and the side with the electric, so those are at least done. To me, those are the two most important sides, if we have to use it before it's finished. And then the back side is really just a blank side, yeah. So, but he did say he would try his hardest to make sure it was completely done before the first game. Games don't start till the beginning of May, so it's roughly a month and a week if we approved it today.
That a shingle roof, right?
It is a shingle roof.
Is his price putting a new roof on it too, a metal roof?
No, it is just doing the sides and the trim.
Might consider that while you're doing it, because I mean, shingles don't last forever.
True.
Yeah. How old is that roof? Does anybody know?
They're as old as the building.
As old as it'll be. It's
97.
never been touched?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, maybe.
What'd we say, 97?
Yeah, it's
97.
97 is what the Siemens dated.
Oh, yeah.
How much was that one?
5,000?
55.
We have one back there that, the first guy that gave us the quote, he said that it would be $400 more to put that window in if they wanted to do that, but, that's with the town supplying the window. So I can give you that one back, set back on the desk.
Is it still good though?
I just talked to him, he just called me last week.
Oh, I thought it was an older one.
No.
What is it?
He has another quote from somebody else.
Yeah, extra, so you want to grab it?
Yeah, I'll
Grab it, and we can look at it compared to this one, see what the difference is or whatever.
Looks like we need to maybe get an additional quote for the roof.
Mhm. Yeah, if you want to see what Travis would charge to put the metal roof on there too, that would be good.
A metal roof or a shingle roof?
I
Metal,
want to put a metal roof on it.
oh, last forever, then, yeah.
That's at least a 50-year roof. I mean, I don't think there's
Easier to
anybody in
do,
this
too.
room that's been here longer than 50 years. You might.
Maybe.
Didn't know you were planning on sticking around.
I don't know, the way these meetings go, I may not.
I have easy stuff. You want me to go?
I like these meetings.
Amy, I have easy stuff. You want me to go?
Sure, yeah.
I just need permission for the fish fry. We want the Lions Club wants the park on Wednesday, think about that, the 29th, Thursday the 30th, Friday the 31st, and Saturday the 1st.
August?
July the 29th, 30th, 31st,
July.
and August 1st.
Don't forget the road.
Yes.
Sunday.
And on Saturday, we're gonna have a car show. Last year was a huge success.
Mm-hmm.
And this year we're gonna add motorcycles to it, so we have already talked to the school, and we've got permission to use, if we overflow, use the, what is that, the east parking lot. But we'd like to close the road so we can have the car show and have it there where it's safe for cars to park.
And just like last year, just for the car show, right?
Just for the car show, just Saturday. And it should be easier this year because now they have, barriers up for the playground, so I won't have to do something there, and we'll be able to have more cars, I think, because of that.
We have a gates too.
I know, that's awesome, isn't it?
Have a what?
The
The
gates.
gates,
Gate, yeah.
yeah. So,
So,
I'll make a motion, we vote to allow the Lions Club to have a car show along with the fish fry, July 29th through August 1st.
And then
close the road just
Close
outside.
Taylor.
Close Taylor Street.
I second.
Motion been made and second to approve the Lions Club fish fry dates, July 29th through August 1st. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I should have said, we're gonna close the road between the park and the play.
Oh, yeah, that's.
But that's,
give it-
Yeah.
That happens.
that's
every year.
100 years old, so that.
Yes.
that's-
All right. $7,700 for that one.
And that's without the window.
Yeah, that's, but he said it's gonna be another $400
Labor,
labor, and then we supply the
those
window.
windows aren't cheap.
And then is that,
How much was that one?
metal
I don't know yet.
siding?
That's all metal.
Metal
Metal
siding?
roof, metal
Oh, it's
siding.
got roof too?
Yeah.
Oh.
37. But that was
But
originally
that's
when,
41, and then we have to buy the window.
Yeah,
So
and
it's gonna
This
be,
is almost a year
it's
old.
gonna be this, about.
he said it's the same, 'cause he called us about the quote. We
But
had
I
to
think
reach
the
out to
difference
him.
is yours is gonna have the wood cover the window.
It's gonna have a covering over the window too, because I know that was
Yeah,
big
he's
thing we
gonna,
talked about
the
at the
awning.
last meeting was making sure there was a way that the glass wouldn't get busted or vandalized and not in use.
So you wanna,
That's the original one that you guys voted on to have him do it, and then you guys decided, you wanted the window back. And so then it got put on hold, and then I guess it got brought up again recently, so.
So that's without the window with the roof, and the other one is with the window and without the roof.
Shingle roof.
But no protection for the window.
Right, and that is no covering for the window either.
Dwayne, who's your,
plus
yours from?
400,
Uh,
or,
P-mast, it's a Mennonite, some Mennonite guys. I don't remember if they were Brook Bainbridge or something like that.
41, $1,400 difference.
Mike, did you look at that?
Probably gonna be
Just
good.
quickly, and
Oh, okay.
I saw it last year, but,
Yeah, I started to say with the 400 for labor, I priced the windows for a concession trailer. Those aren't cheap at all.
And it doesn't have to be as big as what it is
Yeah.
now. It can be like-
Yeah, because this is what? A 36 by 66. window.
36 by 66, so roughly about 1,000 to 1,200 bucks.
And then the awnings, those aren't cheap either to fit that size window.
And he was fine with, I mean, I'm sure everyone was fine if you wanted to go back with what it is. He would make, I mean, he could, any of them could do it, the guy that he quoted too.
if you're gonna do it, you might as well make it better.
If it weren't for the time constraint, you could have a do-over
Well,
with
that's what I was
roof and all
thinking, like, we
that.
don't really want to put it off again, but
You do put it off for
I know.
mhm,
Yeah,
it's not
I
getting
started
any
to
better.
say,
I would go with the most
For
recent
me-
quote, because price of metal changes every daggone day.
Yeah.
If Travis gave you a quote
yeah, I started to say, if
in
that's
the
just to
last week,
replace
that's
that whole
probably the
window, that's
best
much
quote
more
you're
than
gonna get
this.
anyway.
To get it done and get the bigger window, the awning on it, I'm in favor of going with Cornerstone. That's just my opinion on it. And then, you know, you can get a quote for the roof and
we'll
seam.
make a motion.
Well, you.
Yeah, well, with Travis, we can see him, touch him, feel him,
We know where
run
he
him down.
lives.
Right.
And if he need to fix something, what do you say?
I said, I know where he lives.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you guys want, what do you think not to exceed on the roof would be? Just guesstimate.
What?
If you approved, I'm making
Oh.
this up, say you approved,
What's the roof say on that one? Does it say?
It doesn't, it's just all combined.
but if we're thinking the roof wouldn't be more than 1,000, I don't know, metal roof,
It's not that much.
yeah, so then you could authorize
How big's the building?
6,500, say. And that way you wouldn't have to meet again and to approve the
Ray,
roof change order.
You listening?
How big is the building?
I would have to, I don't have the measurement with me, I don't remember, I wanna say, yeah, 18 by, 20 somewhere in there.
So if the consensus is the metal roofing could be more than about another extra 1,000, then you could just authorize. And then you authorize the president of the council to sign the, I don't know, it's got a form on it or something.
Any extra expenditures?
Just one shot, one stop.
Since it don't leak.
I don't know if you guys wanna do that or don't wait
Yeah.
for.
I think we
From
should.
65 up there. And then anything over the 55, we're okay with, but it goes to Mike for.
It's been pre-approved, you don't have to wait. If he says rent metal roof will be another $712, done.
Okay.
No votes, no nothing.
I'll make a motion that we go with Cornerstone's quote, the 55-1478, with an authorization of the president of the board to sign off on up to $1,000 pertaining to the roof or extra expenditures.
I'll second that. Motion been made and second to go with the bid from Cornerstone for repair to the building. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
I have one more pie in the sky idea. For the fish fry, I made like a list of what in the world could we do that would be so much fun for the fish fry. And one of the things I came up with, it looks like I might be able to do, is a hot air balloon that's tethered that just goes up and down. And up and down. So you can go up and get a bird's eye view of the town and back down. And I don't know if there's something, do I need permission from the council to do that?
There's too many power.
Mary Ingles got lost in one of those.
I think there's too many fire lines.
So
You
else
couldn't
go
help me
Mary.
find a place.
I don't know what
Outside
the-
of town you can, but I mean, I'm
I
saying,
remember doing it up there years ago.
How about
Who was Jack?
in the middle of the football
Probably
field?
40 years ago, not longer.
Yeah.
They had it up there.
Did they do it for the
no,
Sesame
they
Street family?
didn't.
Shoot, could you put in a center field of both those diamonds?
Right there between
Right on
that small
the
shelter and
Yeah.
the school.
Yeah, right on the big
I
diamond.
just went up a little bit and back down.
That's open.
Didn't go very high.
Yeah.
Right in center field.
Batting
Problem
practice.
is,
What would that do to our insurance for?
Parking lot, they
Uh,
Would we have to, what would that entail us to do?
I think the lease says Lions Club's responsible for insurance for whatever you guys want
So
to
you
do.
got-
So if you want to do something,
You just
I
have
just
to make
didn't
sure.
want you to do something and you guys say, well, probably should ask for permission instead of forgiveness.
Yeah, thanks. You could, did you
And I don't know
cut?
if I'll get it done.
It's a fun idea,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely check with your insurance.
Yeah, tell us what you find out about
Center field.
Yeah.
Ball diamond, you're good to go.
Sounds like.
it. Yeah, I mean, you got plenty of room in between the outfields.
Right. And we're gonna have bounce houses this year. I called the National Guard and they're gonna bring
Yeah.
two. One of them's an agility and one's or like an obstacle course. And then the Lions Club's gonna donate some money to the PTO to get a couple. So try and have a little more for kids to do.
They love the hay.
We're gonna do the straw bales.
They love that.
So
I don't know why. I mean, it's.
I was teasing them, maybe we could do the hot air balloon off the straw bales, but they didn't like that. Get a little height, more height. Thank you.
Old business. See, we've already discussed hydrant and electric lines at Northern Acres. Any more discussion on that?
I think we're done. Do we agree?
Yep.
Did we get the northern electric lines and everything at Northern Acres discussed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Farmers market lease of the premises.
the blank in there is wind.
Yeah, sorry, so it's the same as it was before, we just took out the ball fields.
Right.
Right, and I inserted definition of farmer's market, because why not?
And added the dollar.
The dollar, yeah.
Lions Club has to pay $1, everybody has to pay $1.
That's right.
Do some fundraising for that, Karen.
We'll get on that.
Yes, somebody have a,
Reggie.
Reggie? Yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't see you.
Your farmer's market, you're talking about doing it like where the fish fry has all their vendors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
how do you police the parking up there?
But has it been
You
a
know.
problem?
Well, they haven't ever had it up there.
And the lease says clearly does not, I mean, baseball, softball take, it doesn't say take priority, but it says you can't encroach on
Right.
baseball, softball. But it doesn't mention exclusive parking either.
No, I'm not saying exclusive
Yeah.
parking, just people don't even park correctly when there's ball games up there. So
Right.
even when they had it up here, I mean, they would park in the middle of the road. They didn't care where they parked at. So,
Throw in another 20 cars
yeah,
and,
more
yeah.
than
Yeah.
that, probably. I mean, you'll have vendors that are parking on the road because they don't want to get in the grass, or if it's wet and it's rained, they'll park on the road because they don't want to get in the grass. So, is there a way to
When's the,
patrol
when's
the
the farmer's
parking,
market?
or
We don't
is
have, we
somebody
don't
going
have
to be on
dates.
patrol while there's a vendor or
We don't have
while there's a farmer's
Why don't
market
they- one
to
time?
help patrol the parking situation
Right.
and traffic, or
How long does ball games last?
till 8 o'clock sometimes?
No,
Well, they can go to almost dark.
no, I mean, how many
Till
How many
June.
ball games are gonna happen at farmer's market at the same time? Two maybe, three at the most.
Are they doing them weekly or monthly farmers market?
I think it was like every other, was it every other?
I can't remember.
Ball
That's what
games-
she
ball
said, it
games
was
are
like
every
night
other
except for
week.
Friday unless there's makeup games.
And
What
we're
she
playing
said in the
on
past
some
is every other
Saturdays,
week. But
too.
then
But then sometimes she ends up because of rain having to reschedule them. So then sometimes so it's every other week except for sometimes.
Yeah, except for sometimes.
I think the answer is it's gonna be squishy as far as exactly what's where, who's parking where, what trailers can be, it's gonna be squishy.
Has she even been in this year to even ask for?
She came in, but she hasn't been to a meeting.
No.
Just stay off the diamonds is all I care about, to be honest with you. Stay off the diamonds, stay off the infield, stay off the outfield
Mhm.
for the integrity of the diamond. Cause I mean, I know
Well, how
she
does that
wouldn't
carry
do
over to
it,
the
but I
fish
can
fry?
see somebody thinking,
Yes.
I'm just
How's
pulling
that
the
carry over
diamond
to
right
the
now,
fish
there's no
fry?
game going on.
Right.
Right, it's after the season. Well, we can't park on the big diamond.
Right. You shouldn't park on the little diamond either.
Not this year especially.
Yeah, no.
Not any year really.
But that's also a legit
Well, this
question.
year it's gonna be all redone.
Right, I mean, it's gonna be all.
Let's say we'll have to tape it off.
Yeah, take it
Yeah.
off. So.
Do we wanna put in the lease also, you can't, no farmer's market, July 29th through August 1? Make it clear that,
She knows that because she's doing all of our booths.
okay, so it's not
Oh, she
gonna,
is?
okay, just,
Because she's already got all the contacts. It works out great for me.
So that's for me to do.
Yeah. And last year we added some lights. Was that okay? Remember?
Yeah,
Did you
I-
help with those?
No, I think, Rick Bruton or someone did it
Rick
for him.
Bruton did them.
And those was that okay? Because we'll want to do that again, I bet.
Yeah, we didn't, I mean, I think they put them up and they took them down.
He did.
When we're talking about parking, I wonder if for baseball games, now that we have those nice gates, should we be closing off between the north-south street for, you're not worried about kids? I know it messes up parking, but
I was gonna say, where are you gonna put
I
it?
know.
You gotta have that parking on
Yeah.
that street, no matter what's going
Yeah.
on.
You shut down
I think
those
we
two
mulled
streets,
that
you're
over
gonna
last
lose
year a
about
little
7
bit.
parking spots.
You gotta have that.
We
parking
talked
right
about
out.
that last year and it's hard to do with parents, grandparents. We really are blessed with a good crowd that comes up there and watches those games.
yeah.
There's times there's parents that park uptown and walk to the ball diamond because there's no parking.
Yeah.
Okay, I just was thinking for safety.
You see business opportunity, you have a golf cart, shuttle back and forth.
Well, hey, I'm working on that for the fish fry.
Are you really?
If you talk to the He-Man,
That's awesome.
I think that'd be a
The
great
He-Man?
fundraiser
Yeah.
for the He-Man.
Your guys run that, don't they, from Whitesville?
Some of them do, yeah.
Yeah.
See if they can help the elderly get their fish sandwiches.
So they just need to approve that, right? The lease,
yeah,
and then Mike can sign it and
I mean, again, the blank is
we,
win, but
Yeah.
that is what it is.
I have a motion to approve the lease to the farmer's market.
I'll make a motion to approve the farmer's market as it's drafted up with Mike being able to sign.
I'll second.
Motion been made and second to approve the farmer's market lease. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, so let's talk about one more thing I'm doing.
Okay.
Working with the fish food people in Crawfordsville. We did it last summer, but I didn't ask permission, but this summer I think we're gonna offer lunch at the park for kids who might need lunch. We're just at the playground, not doing anything but giving them lunch.
Did we do that? We didn't do it last year, or I shouldn't say we.
The
Who did it?
Winoka Christian Church does it 1 day a week. and
Yeah.
We did it, I think, 2 days, 2 or 3
Okay.
days a week.
Library do it too?
I worked with the library because at the time the park was not open and the library said, oh, pick us. And so we did.
So do you use the concession stand
Nope, the back end of my Suburban.
back in your Suburban?
Bring a table, set it out.
Okay.
Yeah, because we did it once or twice last year, took it to the park.
More than that, because sometimes I
Did the
would
library
leave the
get
library and go to the park.
Oh,
Park
okay.
benches?
I'd drive by there and there'd be a bunch of kids there.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it'd be better down there.
I
too.
told
I
her,
did too.
yeah, get with Jay and
Okay.
pick which one she wants.
And I've got a teenage girl here in town who's gonna help me work on that, so we're gonna be doing some fundraising before long to cover the cost of food. So I think we can do it for about $100 a day, and we'll feed 25 or 30 kids.
What about senior citizens?
You stand for a whole
If you're
meeting?
bringing kids,
Or you stand for a whole meeting?
uh,
Catch me when we adjourn out of the meeting.
You got papers to sign after the meeting.
Huh?
You got papers to sign after the meeting.
That's right.
Amy said so.
Fire Territory Board appointee.
I sent you guys all this for the pay.
Oh, okay, yeah,
That's what Amy's gonna pay.
167.
mhm.
We should have that, shouldn't we?
If they attend.
Right.
So, and then we'll have to amend our salary ordinance, because that has to be in there. Right, Dave?
I knew there was something to be done. The answer is yes.
There's,
You'll be okay. You can make it effective April 1, right? Because the meeting is until
Sixth,
April
I think.
something. Okay. Amend salary ordinance effective 4/1/26.
So then, how will we do his, is that gonna be,
you have to vote whether to put that person, whether it's me, whether it's Mike, whether it's her, whoever the next term is, that person should be paid equal what the trustee gets,
right, but I
but
mean,
you can vote not to pay them as well. And I suggest I'm abstaining because I'm actually on the board. I think it's unfair to vote. You guys vote. You vote to pay, that's fine. If you vote not to pay, that's fine.
does that go, would that be included in his quarterly pay?
The extra, right?
Right, like,
But if you mean or a separate check.
Yeah,
Yeah.
separate from, you would think.
It's easier for accounting to pay it on one check if you vote that way, right?
As long as it can be broken out, regular council and then quarterly stipend, whatever. But if you vote now, then the salary ordinance will be passed in April, effective April 1.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do them in December for the whole prior year, so.
You also have to vote on the appointee, right?
right,
Getting ready to talk about.
Do we have some people interested, do we have a nomination or?
I talked to Mike Davis, I did my due diligence. Mike said, I don't care either way.
Right.
I'm busy with the fire department, Crawfordsville, doing certain things, laying maps out with them. Amy, give me some info about it. Maybe I'm not your guy, maybe I am, I could care less. That was his words. So he's happy to serve wherever he's at. So, I also mentioned that Jay had an interest in Daryl. My recommendation is gonna be for Daryl, but that's a conversation that you and Trish can have also. It's nothing against Jay, nothing at all. It's, I feel like Daryl would work best in that position. Coming off the ground, he's got some experience. Not that Jay doesn't, I don't know his total experience, but I feel like that, Daryl would be the person to put in there.
Tricia, you have a?
I don't know what's happened with either of you. I've known that Daryl has shown interest what seems like for a longer period in the fire territory information. So I will, that's really all I have for that. I don't know experience from either one. The only thing I'm going off of is the interest that he's shown from the beginning.
In fairness, we talked to Jack too, and he said absolutely not. But
So he's our guy?
He's our guy.
talked to Sid, he said no.
He's easy.
So, do we have a motion to nominate or appoint someone?
I'll make a motion that we nominate Daryl for the city's position on the fire territory board.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Motion been made and second to appoint Daryl Holt to the Fire Protection Board. Those in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
So, okay. Now we need to vote. We know
Okay,
what his pay will be. Now we
Well,
need,
You
and
haven't
I,
really decided that yet. We're just.
oh, we haven't, I thought I saw a
This is,
letter.
well, that's what Amy is paying, so
Right.
we figured.
Don't we have to pay the same? I
No,
think
I
we
would
have to
think that
pay
would
the
be-
same.
But I think we should.
we
Yeah.
don't have to, but it would make sense to pay
I'm
everybody
abstaining from
across
that.
the board. the same
I will
way.
withdraw and abstain for that because I'm a part of that directly.
the township is paying $167 per meeting attended.
You're not gonna get rich.
I was done it for nothing anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I have a motion to,
I'll make a motion that we, follow suit with the township and pay the $167.
I'll second that. Motion been made and second to pay the members appointed have $167 per meeting attended. Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes.
Just clarify, is Daryl paid out of the fire territory pot of money, but Ronnie's paid out of
I'm paid by the town.
by the
They're
town?
paid by the
Okay,
town.
you're a member of the board, just happen to be appointed by the town and not the township or fire department. Okay. So it's really just, that's why Ronnie recused. Okay.
So the town's not paying Daryl.
No.
Amy-
That's coming out of the
not what
fire
Amy said.
pot.
Amy said that came out of fire territory.
Okay,
Appointees
gotcha.
We
for fire
appointed him.
territory,
Okay,
but whoever
So-
the town board member is, that's.
okay.
So salary ordinance will read, whatever you guys get paid, and then it'll be a little asterisk, whichever council member serves on the fire board also gets an additional stipend of 167 per
I think
meeting.
you might want to check on
I-
that. I think that's wrong, but I think you might want to check on that.
I thought.
What's
the
that,
I thought the
Reg?
town
I think
paid Daryl.
the town pays Daryl.
Okay, whoever
Okay.
makes the appointment, there's an answer, it's not a, it's no gray
I
area.
thought, that's what I thought.
I thought it
Pretty
was
sure, pretty
if
sure the town pays Daryl,
You know,
so now like an employee of the town.
you're gonna get paid, Daryl.
You'll get paid, you'll get to 167. But, okay, we'll check,
We'll
we'll,
have
Contact
Amy
Amy, or you-
talk it out with
who
Amy.
wants to talk to Amy?
probably in the interlocal or something.
That you get paid on a 1099 or?
Yeah,
Mhm.
well. Is he
Except
gonna be an
mine
actual
would-
employee of the
Mine
town?
would be W-2.
Yeah.
No, it's 1099, right?
Oh, yours is
No, no,
everything.
no.
My W-2.
Probably.
It's a 1099.
Probably.
It'll be a 1099.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should be.
You know, hang on one second. Is he gonna turn in anything that says, hey, I attended this meeting?
Imagine
Well,
something-
Amy,
Well,
Amy will
form.
have the signature forms.
Yeah,
So
Amy
she
will have-
just
okay.
needs-
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
That's
One just
just
like
making
that.
sure.
Yeah.
So do you not get paid if you don't go to the meeting?
Mhm.
Nope.
Does Trish get paid when she don't come to the town meeting?
Mhm.
It's a quarterly pay, so yeah, until something in the state house is said different. Jay, it's,
All right. Electric rate ordinance,
a what?
electricity rate ordinance.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The one you got in front of you now has the dollar amounts plugged in by Crone. You voted for the 3.7% increase, but this has the dollar amounts. And their magic language about the tracker and all that.
Yeah.
So, Mike, you just want to show it introduced
Yeah.
and then, and if there's any discussion. But there'll be a public hearing on April 29th.
29. So we've introduced the like new ordinance for the electric rates for Ladoga.
Pass that on. April.
April 29.
Okay.
Okay. New business. That's wonderful. Clerk treasurer?
Well, Terry already talked about fish fry. Oh, did Donnie say anything to you about volunteers to put together the picnic tables?
He mentioned that there was two guys that had asked about just what you said about putting those together, and then us guys would haul them up there as they got them done.
I don't know what you guys.
But Donnie said there would have to be. I mean, I guess it wouldn't have to be because us guys are going to do it if there's not. But if there needs to be at least two people doing it.
Yeah.
So,
It's what's his name?
Greg Abbott?
Greg Abbott
Oh, okay.
said he would volunteer and get other people to, I figured from church or wherever, to
That's nice.
come and help put the picnic tables together. I didn't know if there was any thing that Dave had to say about that.
Nothing could possibly go wrong. Ask some of the largest people in town to sit in it to be testers.
Anyway,
Okay. We put that in a motion to,
you want them?
oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, you guys want to do it?
Doesn't matter.
Seems like a lot of fun.
If he does it, he does it. If he doesn't, we'll just do one and so off, I guess.
Well, Howard can come in and help too.
Yeah.
You got the tables.
Do we need to reach out to my
Might as well
school
get started
about
getting
the
together
benches
then.
We
Yep.
did.
for the,
nice
I know
tables.
the benches are in
That's
the
what
basement and they were gonna do it in February and the weather was nuts.
Volunteers, just get them
So I
going.
think they're just waiting for spring break to be over and weather to be better.
Okay.
I'll put it, I
Contact Greg
feel
and
better about it.
Papa needs place set.
move forward with the
Right, yeah, I
volunteering.
know, I'm in trouble too. I've been after her too, so.
Oh, was married to Linda Scott.
Mhm.
Lives up.
I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So they do have them.
They're in the basement.
Items from the deputy clerk? Okay.
Nothing?
I have one thing. Somebody reached out, and we discussed this last year. I guess nothing ever came of it. Putting no smoking signs down at the Bull Diamond, since it's a
Yeah.
children's activity. There's a lot of smoking going on. The parents aren't happy about it. So I don't know if we could agree to do that, and if we do, to maybe get some signs ordered to put down there.
At the Ball Diamonds, right?
Yeah, at the Bull
Mhm.
Diamonds.
Okay.
Got it.
Sounds good. Anything else from the town council?
Yeah, I have, let me see, Candace Clausen is her name. I think this is probably something we talked about last year. Hate to bother you, but it's not a cuss word, but with the Booney Stereo has started games again. Apparently spring is the start of the stereo competition. Vibrating the house and windows, not to mention just absolutely irritating the houses around them. They aren't. Let me go back here where I'm trying not to incriminate. Our address is 115 Meridian. And this time of year, it'll start from 7 in the morning till sometimes 8, 9 at night. I tried to explain to him that there was no noise ordinance.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Dave, what can you do? Because there's two families that said, yeah, she's telling the truth. You almost have to put earphones on or earbuds in. And
two kinds of nuisances. There's something called a private nuisance, which is what you're doing on your land is affecting me. Government's not involved. So I can go after you anyway, saying, hey, again, you can do anything you want on your property until it starts to affect me, like noise or burning or anything. So that might be what's going on. And then the other one is just straight up town nuisance with the government involved. It's somewhere in the language, it's kind of squishy. It goes anything to upset quiet enjoyment. It doesn't have decibels and it doesn't say noise, but the generic nuisance ordinance, I think it says something like interfering with something. Anyway, but it's a town violation. You can do a notice under that, but that's the town getting involved.
You live down that way, Amy?
Mhm.
How bad is it? Bad?
I only hear it when they drive by.
Yeah, so I hear cars doing that driving by, like, oh.
And it's the person that she's talking about, because I know what they drive. So. But yeah, it rattles my windows.
It could be Hunley swinging by and just saying, hey, people may complain to the council. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know the people involved, but it could be, hey, council could take action. We don't have a noise ordinance, but we do have a generic nuisance ordinance.
Tell her to monitor it till the next meeting and then get a barometer on actually how bad is it. Is it every day? Is it on the weekends? Is it every other weekend? Because I know last year it was twice that she approached me about it. What do you think?
Has she called the cops or anything just to have them go by and say, hey, would you mind? Or is she
Just
just
go
coming
by.
to you?
Huh?
Has she called them and asked them to do that, or is she just coming to you about it?
No, she just inboxing me. I drove by there one time, but he'd already taken off when I just wanted to see how bad it was.
Yeah.
Just call the police.
It's,
Do you mind trying to get on? I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
Just call the police, and if they go by there and
Yeah.
they still turn it up, I mean, if they're not gonna do anything with the police saying it,
Yeah.
what makes you think they're gonna do anything with a neighbor or someone else saying something to them?
Mhm.
Usually what that does is
Make
cause
it
them to
worse.
turn them up.
Anything else be brought before the council?
Jim and Net's place, are they cleaning that up? Are they progressing on that? Because I had someone ask me, how can we do this? And I said, let me ask the boys, because I go by there. Maybe I'm partial, but it looks like he is. Maybe he's not.
I thought he was, but
Well, my whole whatever with your yard, but the thing is, like, it's right there at the ball game, right? So we have
Yeah,
the ball games,
close.
the ball tournaments, we have the fish fry, like it needs clean. And we try to do all these improvements, guys fixing the fields, playgrounds been fixed, they do what they, it would be nice if the whole kind of that area would be fixed.
If you talk to them, you gotta talk to many, many others.
So,
Yeah.
the whole one
Yeah.
down. It needs to be a letter sent out to a whole bunch of
Mr. Brazel, it's up there, his stuff.
Who?
Mr. Brazel.
Oh, wait a minute. Mint City on, in front of Lardens, that tree in front of Lardens. Mint City still working?
Basically, when they came in to hear.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
They came in, started on us, and then they went back to finish those, and he said he's coming back. As far as the tree in front of Largens, we have quotes on it, but I don't know if you guys are wanting to, or you want to get into that mess of cutting someone's tree and then,
He wants it down.
I mean, if you guys want it down.
No, I mean, when all these came up 3 years ago, when we had that rain for so long and a couple of them went down, that's when last year he came, he said, if they're cutting trees, he heard at a town meeting.
Those
We
are
cut
Bradford
trees.
pear trees that were,
Yeah.
the town was cutting down.
Yeah.
This is a
That
tree
we
that's
put
been
up,
there
didn't
for,
Pear trees, so
We did.
the town did,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
ones that we were
The
cutting
ones
down,
that
we
were-
planted.
because they fall over and split.
so we cut down.
Is it in the right of way?
It's in between the sidewalk and the road, but then
Is
the,
it,
Did they plant it? Was it there?
it's probably been there
We
for
didn't do
50
it, right?
years.
I don't think they're old enough to have planted.
Is it that
No.
big? I haven't paid attention to
Is
it.
it gonna fall on tree limb or
the whole thing was though, didn't we
Electric
say,
lines?
Bubba, we'd put them on Mint City's list?
we were gonna try to, and they haven't came back yet, so we called 2 other companies.
Not
and had
back
them
yet.
quote it.
Okay,
But
I'm
there's
with you
not-
now.
That's the thing, Donnie, when there's no power lines. So typically the rule, I guess, I don't know if it's unwritten, if the town cleans it up if it's in the road and it falls. Because
Mhm.
right now, if it falls, it's not gonna do anything besides fall on the road, we just get it out of the road.
Yeah, so I had trees in front of mine and we cut them
it's
down.
not gonna tear down any power lines or
Mm-mm.
anything like that, so.
I think it was $1,200 to $1,600 to
Yeah.
have it cut down and hauled away, is what both of the quotes were. So
Did you get Jay, size of the,
I think that's,
Tomorrow, we've got appointments tomorrow.
oh, okay, all right. Get that flyer.
maybe.
10 o'clock.
So what are you gonna do with the large ones?
I mean, is there anybody else whose trees we cut down that are on the other side of the sidewalk?
Only if it's a,
Only if it's a hazard, right?
if it's in our, going in our power lines or,
Property owner responsible for the tree. I mean,
Yeah, I started saying, like I said, we cut ours down when we cut all of ours, so I don't know. If there was something, yeah, if there was an issue and there were power lines there, I could see having Mint City do it or something, but if it's just something they want done, I don't know why the town would pay for. And everybody else that wants that done is gonna come in here,
That's right.
hey, look, I don't want this
Exactly.
anymore.
That is a tearing up sidewalk. You had that before.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
we had
I
that,
think
that-
if
That's
we were
what-
replacing the sidewalk there,
yeah.
that's another story, but if we're replacing the
Oh, it's
sidewalk.
kind of bad along there.
The next tree would have to be taken out too.
Come again, Jack?
It's kind of bad along there, the sidewalk. so-
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And is
So you
anyone
could
living in Don Cox's house?
say you could cut the tree down only if you decide to replace the
She
sidewalk in
gone?
that area.
I mean, that's what we usually do.
Is that,
Is Dawn Cox
oh,
living?
I don't know. I mean, I don't see anyone there, but that doesn't mean anything.
Right here on Main Street?
Hmm?
Right here on Main Street?
She lives next to
Yeah, I know. where she lives.
You know how hard it is for
Do
me
you
to
think she
ride when you're
moved or
going
what?
from subject to subject to subject?
we can adjourn, Mike. I'll make a
Yeah.
motion, we adjourn the
We're
meeting.
just talking now. I don't know.
I'll second
You
that.
didn't decide on that tree.
I don't think the town should have to pay for it if there's not an issue with it. Like,
Exactly.
like if the sidewalk's torn up and we're gonna replace that sidewalk, we can look at getting rid of it then. But if there's not power lines in the way or we haven't decided on sidewalks yet, I don't think that should be town paid.
But were they even asking for the town to pay for it?
I don't
They
even
just
remember.
wanna-
I don't know how I got.
They just wanted them to cut it down while they were there and they paid for it.
No, wait. Somehow Zach heard from a town meeting that we had a group in here cutting down trees.
Okay.
He said, if you're putting trees on the marker, can we get this one? And I brought it in and Bubba said, hey, we can get with Mint City. Might be something they could put on the list.
probably
If it's in the
But-
power lines. 'cause
But it
that's-
sounds like Mint City is left.
Well, the Mid City's, yeah, like she said, Mid City's cutting trees out of the power lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not
Okay.
just
They're
cutting
not
down
just
random
random
trees.
Alright. Now we're square.
We have 2 quotes for him though if he wants them, so.
There you go.
So then you're gonna vote that you're not gonna cut it down unless you're gonna replace the sidewalk?
Well, you gotta vote for it.
Yeah, I don't think there's.
I was just bringing it up conversation.
All right,
Huh?
sounds good to me.
All right. I think I have a motion and a second to adjourn.
Aye.
All right.
We
We'll
motioned
see.
to
Sign
sign
paper.
Sign some stuff.
All right.
Have a good day.
Okay, Ron, Ron,
You're on
Hey,
the
Dave.
fish. You're on
don't
money.
leave yet.
Yeah, I'll go.